welcome to Pine Notes. My name is Lisa and today is Saturday, April 6th, and it's a glorious, sunny, warm day here in Ohio, and I'm talking about beanies. That's because it's also still 40 degrees first thing in the morning, and we definitely need them here in Ohio. I left off last video telling you about my newest pattern, Bloom, the Cherry Bloom Beanie, which is over in my Ravelry. It's a brand new pattern I wrote, complete with a chart, so you can make one. This was the original, and I happen to have made another one since last I saw you. This is also in Touch of Alpaca yarn. This is a gorgeous heathered blush. So the name of that in Touch of Alpaca by Lion Brand is Blush. We've got wood, taupe, and also we've got purple haze here, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. The only difference between these two is I placed a different color center in the middle, and I just love how it pops it right there. But you may recognize this one from the Surrounded by Love, my last pattern with the hats. This is also Chic Sheep yarn by Red Heart. And Marley Bird created this yarn, and I'm in love with this yarn. It is so soft and just has such wonderful saturated colors. It's a mercerized wool, much like 24/7 cotton by Lion Brand, which is mercerized cotton. It gives it that satiny feel, a satiny finish, and I just love it. And the secret to this one is it has a pop of yellow right at the top. This was made to go with the next item I'm going to share with you, which you saw a preview of in my opening pictures. But I'm absolutely in love with this pattern. Again, go over to my Ravelry account. I thank you in advance for supporting me by purchasing my patterns. Please show me your colored combinations. I would love to see them. This happens to be Mai Tai, Sunset, and Lace. So the darker one is the sunset color, and I just had some scrap of yellow that I threw on top here. But let me bring out the big one to show you here. This would be my Sand Dollar Cocoon wrap. And I cheat a little bit here for a finished object. You saw this hanging on a large hanger on my fence out there. This happens to be the Sea Coral Red Heart Yarn Super Saver, and it matches Marley Bird's Chic Sheep perfectly. I mean, this is my spring go-to outfit if I need a sweater and a hat, which is pretty much all I wear in Ohio. Sometimes the office is cold at work, I'll throw this on. So it's absolutely beautiful. Again, this is my own pattern, so I'm linking Ravelry below. Go there to find the names of any patterns, yarns, or companies that I mention in this video. And yeah, you saw me pull this pink one out, so you know I still have one more Bloom hat on the hooks. And then that'll probably be it before I switch over to my summer makes. But this one is going to be in pinks, and you'll have to wait till next time to see this. And speaking of next time, so you know when I post a video, please hit the bell next to my name and picture so you're notified of when I upload a video, because I do appreciate all your comments, and I thank everybody out there for watching. Now, this shouldn't come as any surprise, but I finished sewing in all these ends. There are 3 pattern repeats in this long scarf, and I loved it. My husband called this a Doctor Who scarf for women, which just simply means a really long scarf. And it's funny, over on Instagram I had someone ask me if I used gradient yarn. No, no, no. I hand-held 2 plies of yarn together to get this wonderful fade here. And if you watched me over there, or you could go to Ravelry and see my pictures, you'll see all those ends that I sewed in since last time. But I just adore wearing this. This again is perfect for spring makes, and I'm even thinking of making a matching hat like this. So stay tuned. You'll see these colors again. I'm very sure of that. And then let's talk about our anniversary virus shawl cowl. Oh, this is absolutely one of my favorite colorways here. This is that cake of Plymouth. It's called Plymouth Hot Cake. The color of the yarn is neon, and this does have a slight bit of wool in it, just so you know. I purchased this yarn at my local yarn shop, River Color Studios, over in Lakewood, Ohio. But you can also get this at Hirschners.com. So either place, do a search for Plymouth yarn for a neon cake, and you will find it. Absolutely love this, and as you saw in my opening pictures, this is a huge, over 6 foot long shawl. I'm absolutely going to love wrapping up in this. Again, remember, I am in Ohio, so I'll be needing these warm shawls for a while yet. And those cool summer nights, don't forget that. Well, as you know, the anniversary virus shawl cowl is still going on over on Instagram. I mentioned that Debs Turner is running it along with a whole bunch of her friends over there. So please still join us. And believe it or not, both those shawls, the big one on the fence and this one, have the same amount of rows done. Yeah, big difference in size, isn't there? That's because this one is made from amazing lace yarn. I talked about this in my very first video back this year, and I absolutely adore this yarn. I sized up my hook, and again, please join us over on Instagram. I'd love to see your creations over at the Virus Shawl Cowl tag, so hashtag anniversary Virus Shawl Cowl. Join us over on Instagram. Now, I'm talking about all these wonderful makes and everything that I finished, and I do have a frog because frogging is part of our lives. And oh, I know, look at this. This is that Ombre Life yarn I showed you before, and I'll show you my little mistake right here. Yeah, that's supposed to be a rectangle. Somehow in my mind a triangle shawl is all I can make, so my little rectangle turned into a triangle. And as much as I do not want to frog this, I'm going to. This was my 4th attempt at this particular shawl. I'll show you the other side. It's too short over here and too long on the other side. And however, look at this gradient. I just absolutely adore this yarn, and I'm going to get a pattern that will do justice to this beautiful, gorgeous color yarn. And again, the second color I was going to use with this is called Happy Hour, and this one is called Brunch. So I do have one frog. This is Ombre Life by Lion Brand, and I'm going to try another pattern by hers. I haven't picked it out yet. I've got many in my Ravelry queue, as many of us do. So let me know what you're working on. Leave the comments below. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Please continue watching, liking, and subscribing. And, of course, join us over on Instagram. I'm over there daily, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask over there. I'm usually on that every day. And I want to wish all of you happy spring. Take care, everybody. Bye.